Hey, how you doing, guys? It's your boy the Gangity Goat, and thank you for clicking on this video. Now today I've got a slightly different video for you. This is a RuneScape money making guide. Now I play RuneScape, play old school RuneScape. I've played it for quite some time. Played it since God knows how long. And I've been playing it in the background, and I've been trying to find a few new money making ideas. As you can see, my account is a fairly lower level account. It's only combat 66, and it's just a new account that I've been working on. Just trying to level it up, see what I can do with it. And I'm trying to come across some sort of money making ideas that people can do when you don't have a lot of money. And I thought of something, and I was scouring the internet and I couldn't find anything about it, so I decided to give it a go, and it actually works out quite well. You'll see by the title, by the thumbnail, you can make anything up to over 400k an hour, to be fair. Now, no stats required whatsoever. It can be done with and without some stats. There are certain things you can do which will help along the way, but we'll come across that as we talk about it. So the first thing you want to do is, you'll notice here I am over in Remington, so you can probably tell what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going into a house portal. Now, it's not the usual thing though, it's not the usual like tabs and stuff like that. So first things first, after you've hit subscribe and like and all that sort of stuff, obviously, we're going to head on over to the house party world, the one with the most people in, probably the easiest thing to do. And once we're here, we're going to find a world, a house to go into. Now, Cush Altar is one that I've been using. I know Workless has also got one there as well. I was using both of them actually at some point. What you want to do is you want to right click it, you want to click on Friend's House, and then you want to write in the name of the house of the person. Okay, so we're going to go there. Now, obviously, I haven't actually said what we're doing yet. What we're going to do is we're going to be converting Staff of Earths to Staff of Fire. So you're going to have an inventory of Staff of Earths, and now this is where things are going to be slightly different. So you need to be able to obviously go back to a bank to get rid of your staffs, to then get some more to come back. And there's a few different routes you can do. So let's first of all look at what we actually do. So we need to go and find what's known as the crystal, or crystal of power, I think it is called, power crystal, something like that. And where is it? Other way. Down there? No, it must be down this way. Here it is, next to the lectern. Yes, crystal of power. Here we go. So you're going to use the crystal of power on the lectern, and then we're just going to convert them all to fire. And it's as simple as that. I mean, you could in theory convert it to other ones, but the reason why we do Earth to fire is because that's where the most money is made. Now, you'll probably find the fires are not as often bought as Staff of Earth, Staff of Air, sorry, but your fire staffs will sell for a little bit more. So always check market prices to see which one is best to do. And the best way to test it really is through the GE, which once we've done a full inventory, we'll head over and we'll have a look at all of that sort of stuff. Because like I said, I've done about 500 of these already, testing a few different routes, a few different methods to see what the best way is. Oh, I forgot to click fire. Now, the one thing I will say is I did this on my computer last night, and in 15 minutes I managed to do 5 inventories. And I did kind of fluff up at first, because after my first inventory I didn't I couldn't find the teleporting ornaments and stuff like that in this place, so I was a little bit flustered, let's say. So you could potentially do, I reckon, about 5.5 inventories comfortably, if not 6 if your clicks are better than mine. I'm quite rubbish with my clicking, to be fair. I don't normally play RuneScape on computers, I normally play it on my phone, and that's what I did today. I actually went on my phone and played it through my phone, and I found it a little bit easier. I was actually able to do 6.5 inventories over a 15-minute period using my phone instead of my laptop or my computer. So we're nearly there. We've nearly got a full inventory. Let's just get right to the end here. 7 more to go. So whilst I'm finishing it off, let's talk about what we're going to do after. So there's a few different things we can do. You'll notice how I've got some rooms here, so we could potentially use using some teleports. Because what we need to do is we need to go to a bank, we need to drop off the Staff of Fires, we need to pick up some more Staff of Earths, and we need to get back here to Rimington. Now there is no teleport to Rimington. However, there is a teleport to house. So you're going to require a house to use this method, the one that I'm going to talk about first of all. And you can do two things. You could either, if you've got no stats whatsoever, you just go ahead and buy a house tab, house teleport tab. And instead of having 26, you're going to have 27 because you're only going to have one house. You're going to have house teleport tabs in this top spot up here. Or you can use, if you've got 40 magic, you can use the teleport to house spell. So I've done my inventory, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the teleporting runes, the jewelry, sorry, and I'm going to head over to the jewelry box over here, and I'm going to teleport somewhere. Now you want to teleport somewhere which is close to a bank. Castle Wars is quite a good one. GE is a good one. I just find I lag a little bit when I come in and out of GE because of the amount of people that are there. Edgeville is quite a good one, to be fair. For me, my favourite one is Castle Wars, because you're so close to the bank. Now you could potentially go to the crafting guild. If you have got a high enough crafting level, you could head on over to the crafting guild. So let's just let's go to the Castle Wars though. First things first. If you go to the crafting guild, in theory you could be making yourself a little bit more money, or saving a little bit of money, doing the job a little bit quicker as well. Anyway, so I'm gonna drop off my Staff of Fires. I'm going to pick up some more Staff of Earths, and what I'm going to do is I'm then going to teleport. So if I had a teleport tab, I'd bang that teleport tab. Because I've got the runes and the magic level to do so, I'm just going to right click, teleport to house, outside house, and then I'm here. So I can go friend's house portal, back to the same one, because it will appear at the top, the person whose house you were just in, and then head on back over to the sorry. I've gone the wrong place again. That way. Over to the Crystal of Power. And away you go. Simple as that. Now, there is, like I said, what you could potentially do is, once you've done a full inventory, if you've got the right crafting level, I'm not entirely sure on the requirements for the crafting guild, but let's just head there and have a little look. So, you could potentially teleport to the crafting guild like this. And if you've got the requirements to get into the crafting guild, you could then jump into the crafting guild. So where's your brown apron? So it looks like you need a brown apron. I don't know if there is a level needed. If there is, what I'll do is I'll stick it up on the screen right now. But you need a brown apron and then potentially a level, but we'll have a look at that. And you could go to that bank in here. You could then drop off, pick up, and the crafting guild is literally just north of Rimington, not Remington. It's not the shotgun. So you're then gonna run all the way back down. Obviously, you're gonna be doing a bit more clicking. It's a bit more click intensive, this one, but you're never gonna run out of run energy. I mean, I will, because I haven't done what I'm gonna show you now. But I don't know, I'll be fine. So you're gonna run all the way down here. You're then gonna click on Friend's House Portal. You're then gonna go back to the house. Once you jump into the house itself, you can then go over to the pool of rejuvenation. It will refill your run. Go and do your lectern. Go and do your Crystal of Power, and away you go. Job done. Easy peasy. So there's a few different methods. You could either have the teleport runes, so teleport yourself. You could have the teleport tabs to come back to the house. But obviously, to do that method, you are going to require a house in Bremerton, the same place where the house party is. And if you've got the right crafting level, you could potentially go to the crafting guild. So what we're going to do now is we're going to head on over to Grand Exchange, and we'll have a look. So like I said earlier, I was doing around about 5 to 5. 5, 5.5, 6, 6.5. So between 5 and 6.5 inventories every 15 minutes. And I have done 2 batches. So the first batch that I did last night, I only did 5 inventories. Like I said, I was fluffing it up a little bit. Sold them all in all for 225,290. I mean, I sold them for 227,500, which is the asking price that it was, 1750. And I got 225,290 out of that. So let's have, first of all, let's have a little look at that. Calculator's up. Now we've got some stuff reverse here. Now I'm not going to take into account the cost of tabs. I'm not going to take into account the cost of runes. The runes is minimal. Every time you teleport, every inventory of 26, you're looking at spending what, 140 GP. The teleport tabs, I don't know. What, maximum a K? That's what they used to be before. I mean, let's have a quick look. Let's just have a quick look so we can see. House teleport. No, not teleport. House teleport. House. Teleport to house. There we go. They are 476. So it's not massive. It's not going to absolutely break the bank whatsoever. So we had, first of all, we sold 130 staff and fires for 227,500, and we got 225,290 out of that. So we got 225,290. So let's get our calculator up. We had 225,290, and then we've got to take away the cost of the materials. So if we just go and do a price check on these right now, and obviously the prices are always changing, but as it stands, they are 1.1k each, 143,650. So we've got to take away 143,650, which means I got a profit of 81k, 81.6k in 15 minutes, which if you times that by 4 across the hour, you're looking at 326k. So it's not quite a 400k promised in the video, in the thumbnail, but like I said, I did manage to do 6 inventories, and I think once you get into the swing of it, you could easily do 6 inventories. So if we have a look now at this 6 inventory one, where we've got 156 of them, we sold 156 of them for 269k. No, 272,220, but technically we only got 269. So if we take our 272, no, not 272, apologies, 269,568, and then we minus the cost. So let's go back to the price checker for this. Do this here, so we're looking at 172,380, so minus 172,380 gives us 97.1k, which when we times by 4 we get 388k. So again, it's not quite that 400k. Now it's close to that 400k, and I'm confident that when you are into the swing of things, you could quite easily hit that 400k. But for argument's sake, let's say 380k. For argument's sake, that's what I was able to achieve. I am going to be running some more tests, obviously, so we're going to see how that goes. But there are a couple of things that we have to consider when doing this money making method. Okay, the first thing we've got to consider is it worthwhile? You know, 400k for 350 to 400k an hour, is that really worthwhile? Now, for somebody, oh, can't see me, for somebody who doesn't have any stats, then yeah, definitely. The big problem you've got though is you need Staff of Earths. Now you could just go ahead and go to the GE, and you could buy a inventory of Staff of Earths, let's say. No, it's not. There we go. So you could just come over here, you could go to buy if you manage to get 28, 30k, whatever, you could buy a full inventory of them, then bugger off and go and do it, and then you could then sell your 28 Staff of Fires and make a quick 20k. There is a limit on your Staff of Earths, and I might be slightly wrong here, but this is what I've been finding, is there's a limit of about 125, so you can buy 125 staff of earths every around about 4 hours. So this is what makes me believe that people are doing this day in, day out, because why would there be a limit on a staff of earth? There's no reason to be, unless people are using it to make quick and easy money. So they limit it. They still want people to be able to do it and make some money, but they've got to limit it to make sure that it's not just getting overused, because the problem is, if you're selling tens of thousands of snaps of fire, that price is going to crash, isn't it? Because you've got so many. There's, you know, the demand, the supply is massive in comparison to the demand, and that's another thing we've got to consider. It took me to sell these 156 and there's 130 staffs of fire. Now I did the 130 last night and it took about 5 hours to sell, and my 156 staff of fires took about 7 hours to sell. So in quantities like this, if you don't need the money desperately, then you can stick it up. So yes, it's doable. Yes, you can make some good money, but you do need some money behind you. You do need either a decent crafting level or some money to buy some tabs to teleport back to the house and then have a house in Brimton, which would only cost about £1,000 to sort out anyway. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope you've, I hope you're gonna, if you need to make a quick, well, not quick money, if you need to make some money or make an investment and have some money coming into your account over time, maybe I'm gonna do this and then keep the money in the GE ready to buy a bond when my membership runs out, and that could be my little plan for it. So you can make some decent money definitely from doing this. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, hit the like button, drop a subscribe, all that sort of stuff. So all the support is greatly appreciated, and next time I come across another moneymaker, I will stick it out for you guys to come and have a look and give it a go yourselves. Adios.